Welcome back, St. Mark kids. Miss Lisa here. It's nice to be with you today. Well, today we are going to continue with our lesson on creation. But before we learn today's lesson, let's quickly review what we've learned so far. On day number 1, we learned that God created light, and He separated the light from the darkness. The light from the darkness. And there was day and there was night on day number 1. On day number 2, we learned that God created the heavens, the sky, the things above us. So we colored our number 2 blue, and we added some cotton balls to look like clouds. And there was day and there was night on day number 2. And then last week we learned that God created the sea, and He also created dry land, and He separated the dry land and the sea. So He gathered the seas together and brought forth dry land. But He also brought forth plants and vegetation to grow on the dry land. And there was day and there was night on day number 3. On day 4, we learned that God created 2 great lights, one to rule the day and one to rule the night. So He created the sun to rule the day and the moon to rule the night. He also created stars too. I colored my number 4 black so that everything else around it would be nice and bright. So for today's lesson, you are going to need this cutout, 5 and 6, and you'll also need this cutout too. So for day number 5, I'm actually going to use day number 3 to kind of show you. What do you think is missing down here in the sea? Right, fish. On day number 5, God created fish and other mammals and creatures that live in the sea. So day number 5, He creates creatures and animals of the sea. But He also creates birds in the air, the winged animals that fly above us over the sky and into the heavens, okay? So in your cutout, you can see that there's some winged animals, there's some fish that you can color. So on your number 5, you could make it all blue for the sky and then the sea, and then just glue your animals there. You could also draw your own animals if you would like. So on day 5, He creates fish, creatures of the sea, birds of the air. On day number 6, He creates land animals, creatures, beasts of the earth, He calls them, that roam the land. So think of your favorite animal. Maybe you like tigers, maybe you like elephants or panda bears. All the animals that live on land He creates on day number 6. And when He's done creating, He says, it is good. But He also creates something very special on day number 6. On day number 6, He creates man. And He creates man in His own image, and He says He makes them both male and female. And when He's done creating man, He doesn't say it is good. He says it is very good. And He instructs them to rule over all that He has created. So on day 6, He creates land creatures, beasts of the earth. And you can see like little rabbits here. You could also draw your own, your favorite creature, your favorite animal. And then you can color. We only have one cutout of a person. You can make this person look any way that they want. So on day 6, He creates man, and He says it is very good. So just to recap, on day 5, He creates fish and birds. On day 6, He creates land creatures, land animals, and man. But He's not quite done yet. He has one more day. So join me next week to find out what happens on day number 7. We'll see you then, friends. Bye.